Okay, welcome back to... Well, I guess this will be the last part of a Dark Souls story. So this will be part... Oh... 10? Maybe? Anyway, this will be the 4 last bosses and then Gwyn. I actually edited like a 33-minute video of just the last 4 bosses. But for some reason, just as I was about to record some audio, it deleted. It's not there. I have no idea why. So I thought, bugger it, I will just do a real short, what do you call it? Shortcut of a cut of the 4 bosses and a couple of attempts of Gwyn. So this is Seath, the Scaleless. And there was a few people that said get the tail, and so it was a handy tip. You know, handy tips are very handy, and I wouldn't class that as cheating because I've still had to do it. You know, I had to keep running around and avoid the poison. Yeah, it wasn't fun, but. You know, I had plus 10, I think, at this stage. I was up to plus 10 on my long sword. It's a very basic sword. I'm pretty sure it's the sword I started with, but it's fine. It's fine. So I've got Havel's armor. Not his chest plate. I've got just a standard chest plate, whatever it is. But yeah, you just attack the just not ceaseless discharge, it's Seath. The Scaleless. Just attack his tail and make sure not to get poisoned too much, otherwise what happens? Oh, shit the bed. Oh, yeah, you die and then you've got to use some item, I don't remember what it is. Like a curse, that's right, it's a bloody curse. So it's a cool feature. It's annoying, but it's cool nonetheless, you know. So yeah, just keep running around. Well, this is what I did. I ran around and I hit the tail. And as y'all know, I don't do magic or arcane or, you know, I just use my bloody sword. Right? That's all I do. So I hit and I hit and I hit. Avoiding the curse thing. And sure, it takes a little while, but it's fine. I've got time. This design of this room. Also, getting here. The journey to get to Seath sucked. The crystal mines or whatever it was. With all the areas that... like the invisible pathways sucked. And I didn't use much of a guide. The only guide I used was to figure out which path to take to get into Seath. And as soon as I did, I'm like, oh, that's so easy. I could have just figured that out with trial and error. But it's fine. Doesn't bother me. But, you know, there was a lot of attempts. I went through that place. It was awful. Not as bad as, say, Catacombs or... even Sen's Fortress was a prick to learn. But... now, you know, I've said it a few times, Sen's Fortress is one of my favourite designs of Dark Souls. It's just really cool. So there you go. So there's Seath defeated, and it's just running around. You've just watched me do it. That's all you do with that dragony thing or a drake. Well, I don't know. Apparently there's some dragons and there's some drakes. I don't know the difference. Alright, so the second boss, this will be the 4 Kings. Now I fucked up in my last video. I was saying that I was on the road to the 4 Kings. This is the 4 Kings boss. I was on the road to the 4 bosses. Anyways, I fuck up daily. Who cares? So I've got the ring, the Abyss ring, that allows me to traverse the Abyss. Now I've got these fucking 4 Kings, and this is from New Londo. Is that right? Yeah. Because you have to talk to some priesty dude on top of a church thing, and he gives you a key, and you unlock a elevator thing. So this move sucks when they grab you, but they don't take off much health, which is quite lovely. And, you know, everyone's playstyle is different. Mine is, I mean, look at Havel's armor now. I've got the whole giddy up, whole get up, except I've got no shoes. So I'm going full Conan on him and attack. So I got one down, and there's, yeah, well, clearly in the name there's 4 of them. I feel there's 5 though. Every time I attack the 4th one, I feel there's a weird attack from somewhere else. So who knows? So you know, there's, I am quite lucky because there's a few attacks that actually don't connect, or if they do connect, they cancel out because I'm either healing or the game says no, you will not get damaged. So you just keep attacking, and that's what I do with my longsword. And I've got Havel's armor to protect me. My cat is sleeping and not being irritating at the moment. So yeah, so that was the second one. And you just attack him. And he grabbed me, prick. But again, it's not like some of the bosses where they grab you, like fucking Gwyn, who'll grab you and you basically just say bye-bye, you're dead, you know. So at least it's a forgiving grab. It's just annoying because it takes ages, and I just want to get on with killing him, really. So I've never really paid attention to the design of this king, the kings. They look a bit abstract, more like a silver tree or some shit. I don't know the story of these guys. I don't know the story about a lot of the bosses, the characters. I'm sure Vardy Videos has done his fair share of lore, but I don't know. It's an you know, all the bosses in here are very unique. Watch out for his bomb attack. He can get you with the AoE. Yeah, so that attack. Who was that? I swear there was like a 5th attacker. Anyway, so you get him, or them, and they get blown. And yeah, so that's cool. And you get the bequeathed Lord Soul Shard, right? And that's cool. And you get your 60,000 McSouls, which is handy. And then we go on to the next boss, which is the Tomb of the Giants one. Shit the bed, what's his name? Oh, I can't remember. I'll see him in a sec. But this is the run I go. You know, I avoid everything. I've got my little lantern. My lantern. It's great. You avoid that guy. Apparently there's another bonfire in here, and I've never actually searched for it. I've seen the video of the dude finding it, but yeah, that's like the most hidden bonfire ever. Probably second to the secret bonfire in the catacombs, where it's behind a hidden wall. Yeah, so you just go down there, jump down there. There's a bit of fall damage, but you know, it's nothing to worry about really. And yeah, so I didn't get to this part before I got the Lord Vessel, but apparently there was like a yellow barrier there that you couldn't get through. And you go down this little hole, and there's a couple of enemies that will pop up. Whatever they're called, not pinwheels, but they're whatever they are. They're caterpillar-y, skeleton-y things. And you walk down, and you walk to the right of this thing, and it goes back down, and giant skeletons. I hate the giant skeletons. Anyways, I hate a lot of characters in this. But once you learn how to fuck them up, I hate them less. And these weird things. Again, every character's a very unique design. I know that they reused the Asylum Demon for that lava-y one and whatevs, but whatevs. Didn't affect my gameplay. So Nito, that's the one. Gravelord Nito. So I found a bit of a like I found this out myself. Found out a little bit of a it's not a cheat or a glitch. I don't know if you can, maybe an exploit. So if you just stay here and get the skeletons and let Nito come to you, because there's giant skeletons behind him that normally fuck me up. But if you just stay in this area, Nito comes to you and you don't activate the giant skeletons. So again, go right next to him, hit him, watch out for his area of attack, which can be a bit bombastic, but it's not that bad really. Just heal. And you know, again, I've still got my longsword plus 10. It's doing, and it does enough damage. I mean, look, technically, it's doing pretty fuck all. But you know, it's doing enough. You know, you try not to get poisoned. That's cool. Backstab skeleton, and yeah, you just like attack, and heal when you can. This is a cool design. Whenever I see the intro for Dark Souls, Nito is the coolest looking character, boss. And apparently, I heard that Nito was the first boss that was designed for the painted world, because that was apparently like a prototype level, the first one they made, and this was going to be the boss. And then they scrapped this as the boss and had the other invisible chick as the boss. That was a cool DLC. I did that after halfway through New Game Plus. Spoiler alert. That was cool. And yeah, so you just, you know, grab yourself a drink, you attack them, neato, and then, you know, boom, you got him. And I'm not saying it's easy. I mean, that took me a bunch of times, just figuring out again, keeping him there so the giant skeletons don't come up and fuck you up. So you just stay there. The Lord's Soul, humanity. So that was fine, and you know, neat head. Yeah. So now I've got what's his name? Havel's shoes on. Did I have them on before? I don't know. So you got that dildo-looking gherkin motherfucker there. So now I've got one boss to go, and that will be the stupidest, most ridiculous, stupid Lost Izalith boss. It's the most pointless boss I've ever fucking encountered. And I understand what people say, how the second half of this game is kind of unfinished. You know, with those stupid T-Rex ass lava monsters. I get it. I understand. But at least, you know, it's almost like a happy accident, you know. So I'm not even going to torture anyone for showing you going through Lost Isle. It's such a waste of fucking time. But I love it here. You can kind of dance. You do a little groovy dance from side to side. Yeah, get up. So I'm gonna do that, and then the fire starts. So I've already hit on the right and on the left. I didn't want to. It's pointless showing that. But after you've done that, and then fucking watch for sweeping, and then you just go in the middle, and you go on the branch, and get yourself a drink. You go through the middle. This took me ages, so long to figure out what the fuck to do. And as soon as I did it, I was like, oh, that's the payoff is awful. It's even Nito, like I was kind of expecting a tougher boss, you know. Not saying he wasn't challenging, but it just wasn't really. He almost fucked me up there. Okay, alright, I'll give it that. If I hadn't healed properly, he would have fucked me. But still, just, you know, a bit lackluster. But yeah, that's the fourth boss. And I'm sure you can do a lot of these in whatever order. yeah, that was just. I mean, that was a pretty shitty boss, that one. But again, it's very unique and it's very Dark Souls-esque. They didn't reuse assets. So, yeah, so I'm level 77. I think I was like level 70, or level 69 when I did Seath. And you level up a little bit as you go. So now I'm like, okay, now I'm going to go to... I'm going to hit the dildo gherkin monster, and I'm going to go get some more armor on, I think, because the last boss, Gwyn, that's where I'm up to. And I would like very much to finish this game, so I can be in the group of people who have finished Dark Souls. It's been rated. I'm pretty sure it's been rated the hardest game ever. Yeah, it's subjective. I have finished Ninja Scroll. Fuck me. I've finished Ninja Gaiden on the NES. That's a hard game, and I think it's mostly just because of how stupid the hitboxes are. You know. So in Dark Souls, if you make a mistake, if you fuck up, it is your fault. It is your own doing. In Ninja Gaiden, it's the bird's fault. It's not your fault. The game is broken. But I finished it. It took me 8 fucking months. Anyways, so that's a hard game. This is a very, very, very hard game, Dark Souls. I finished Elden Ring. That was very difficult. Elden Ring's surprisingly easier, I think, than Dark Souls. However, Elden Ring's longer, because it's such, it's 4 times as big or whatever. Anyways, not trying to suck my own dick, but this guy will do it. So yeah, I'm gonna go down, and at this point I didn't know what I was gonna be facing, but I knew that I had one more boss basically to finish the game. So this stupid looking fucking rabbit-eared dildo thing dropped me off, and now I'm at the Firelink altar. Oh, shit the bed. Right, so here we go. I need to level up once more, because I don't want to waste the souls if I die. Yeah, level 78. Yeah, rock and roll. Okay, and what is it? I offer the Lord Vessel. This is a pretty cool animation. I much enjoy this. Fire! I have made fire! It's cool, with the light in the door, it just goes boom. Love it. So this is technically under Firelink Shrine. I mean, who knows? This game is a lot about, future and past and different fucking things. Who knows when this altar is happening? Like the Artorias DLC, which I've got the main boss, but I'm up to the stupid dragon. But apparently that Artorias DLC that's set like, was it 100 years in the past, something like that. So and I've talked about Dark Souls 3 being possibly in the past of Dark Souls 1 or in the future or some shit. I don't know. I just work here. So this is Kiln of the First Flame. So as soon as I saw First Flame, I'm like, yeah, this is definitely the last area. And look, the design is really cool. I'm stoked how cool it is, in fact. So it's, mostly, I'd say the floor is ash from fire. Fire! So I see a guy there and I'm like, oh, that's a Black Knight, is it not? And they're very tough and very intimidating. I get quite scared of these guys. And I shouldn't be scared about my enemies. But these guys, because of their size, because of their power, their speed, whatevs, they just give me the heebie-jeebies. And again, I'm still not very good at this game. You know, I'm not lucky, but anyway, grab yourself a drink. So here you go on there. There was a guy there that I killed. And again, a really cool design for this area. Excuse me. And going down the stairs, and there's two guys you've got to watch out for. And we're pretty close to the end boss. Very exciting. Yeah, I'd love to actually explore this area, having killed Gwyn and with no characters around the area. Just because it's really neat. Boom. I jump over him, and I thought, cool, alright, I'm going to attempt, this is the first attempt at Gwyn. With my longsword, plus 10. And I'm like, ooh, alright, ooh, he's fast. Oh, he looks a lot like Lord of Cinder. Which makes sense, kind of. Oh, very fast. Boom. Out of it. So, I can see I wasn't taking much damage off him. Just a little snicket. So let's see. Dark Souls Remastered. I'm level 78. I've been playing for 41 hours. So I think that's a pretty good playtime. You know. So I tried again. However, I did look up. Someone mentioned, what was it? That fucking sword, the black knife halberd, right? Which you would have seen me playing in one of my other videos, talking about this. Yeah. So I heard this was a very powerful weapon. I thought, cool, I'll upgrade it. And just for the last boss, you know, again, it's not cheating. It may be an exploit because it's so fucking powerful, and it doesn't always drop. And apparently, it's when you do the move, it kind of, it's like 2 attacks in one or something. It's just very fucking powerful, and I thought, fuck it, I've gotten all this way. I'm just gonna try it on the last boss and see how I go. So yeah, I'm level +4 with my black knife halberd, black knight halberd, I should say. Oh god. And yeah, cool. So here we go. On my first attempt using the Black Knight halberd. Wow. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite designed areas here. So here we go. You saw how long it took to take out the Black Knight with my normal sword, and this is boom, 3 hits and he's fucking dead, right? As opposed to like maybe, I don't know, 8 hits with my +10 long sword. So clearly, I knew that this was a very good weapon. But just because you got a good weapon doesn't mean that you're gonna do it good every time. You know, you still got to actually do the act. And look at that, first hit took off a lot of damage. So that's a quarter of his health in 2 hits. So I was pretty confident that. You know, it'll be easier. Not saying it would be easy, but easier. Knowing's half the battle, the other half is doing it. So he fucked me there, but again, I knew that I was on the right track, and it would be way quicker than using my +10 longsword. Would have taken forever. Plus, I'm not very good at parrying. I'm learning how to parry. Apparently, you can just parry this dude. As cool as that would be to do, I just feel that I feel that I deserve to actually, you know, not just parry, if that makes sense. I don't know if it does. Yeah, I want to, you know. So Oh, it fucked me. So I was very close that time. I was very close. And I knew I could do it. So, yeah. Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. So I've yet to actually even... I played a little bit of Dark Souls 2 back in the day, but I feel that once I've done the rest of the Artorias DLC, Dark Souls 1, I do want to move on to Dark Souls 2. Saying that, I'm halfway through finishing Elden Ring for a second time, so I wouldn't mind doing that as well. Oh shit, the bed. So when he grabs you, you know, almost fucks you, and then just straight away, you really got to heal. But I feel at this stage, it was kind of... I think I got a bit lucky there, just because he was behind that pillar. But either way, I got him. So that's... Now I am officially in the club of people who have finished Dark Souls. I'll take any medals. I'm pretty stoked with myself. You know, determination. I was really jealous of people that could play this game, and now I'm one of these people that can play the game. I'm still not the best, and I can certainly improve, and I've certainly have improved since playing in New Game Plus. But fuck, this is like one of my favorite games. I avoided it like the plague for a long time because it was basically it seemed impossible. But nothing's impossible, you know. If a carrot was president, anything's possible. So there we go. I lit the flame thing. And look, I don't know how many endings of this game there is. I know there's like 5 or 6 of Elden Ring. There may be different ones. And it's funny because I'm currently up to Gwyn again on New Game Plus, but he's just being a bit of a prick. I know that they get more tough the more New Game Pluses you do. I'm really in no hurry to finish it again. I'm happy just to finish it once. I don't need to torture myself more. But yeah, I really appreciate everyone watching and supporting me and putting up with me. This is basically, yeah, this is a Dark Souls story part 10, but I think I'll just title it at Dark Souls 4 bosses plus Gwyn. I don't know, maybe something more better than that. I don't know. So it's cool seeing the intro again, and you know, in hindsight, going, oh, okay, right, this is, you know, this is what happened at the start, and it just gives you a bit of a perspective. And because that's right, I've eventually found the way up to the bird nest in Firelink Shrine, and I went back to the Undead Settlement and faced the other Asylum Demon, the guy that is down below. So I got him. So it was cool going back to this area, having, you know, been a bit more tough. But yeah, look at that. So I'm back in my cell, but I'm fully armoured and full of knowledge. So yeah, it'd be cool, like, you know, just a little side thing, like who put you in the cell. I can't remember if we figured out the name of this guy up the top, but or even that guy. Yeah, old mate, thank you very much, appreciate it. So he's a cool looking knight. So yeah, that's it. That's Dark Souls done. And just for fun, I'll show you, you know, this Asylum Demon, how it took me maybe like 20 hits to get him the first time with a sword. And you know, Black Knight Halberd, 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit. Boom. Right, so never underestimate this weapon, the Black Knight Halberd. If you have that chance that you pick it up, I'd suggest to use it. Again, not cheating or whatever, but shit the bed, you know. You've seen its effect. It's very good. It's very good. Some people want more of a challenge. Fair enough. But it's cool and it's badass as well, you know. So yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you next time. Bye.